Welcome to this channel. We are pleased to have you as part of our dear audience. Please get yourself comfortable, have a cup of coffee or your favorite tea, relax, and we hope that you enjoy this video.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at something I think a lot of you are going to find pretty interesting. You know that feeling when you just can't stop worrying, your mind's racing? Well, what if I told you that changing up what you eat could actually help with that?
It's really interesting, actually. More and more research is coming out showing just how strong that gut-brain connection is.
Exactly. And the study we're looking at today, which was published in Nutritional Neuroscience, it suggests that something as simple as upping how many antioxidants you're getting could really make a difference with anxiety.
Yeah, definitely. But before we get too far into the study itself, maybe we should step back and kind of clarify what we mean by generalized anxiety disorder, right?
Yeah, good point. It's more than just, the normal everyday stress, isn't it?
Exactly.
Sure.
GAD, what we're talking about, it's like this constant worry, and it's a lot, and it's tough to control. And a lot of times it gets in the way of just normal life.
Oh, yeah, totally. It can show up in so many ways, too.
Right.
You get tired easily, your muscles are tense, it's hard to focus, even sleeping can be tough.
Right, exactly. It impacts you, well, really everywhere. Now, we don't know exactly what causes GAD. It's complicated, lots of things going on. But the research, it seems to be saying that oxidative stress might be part of the problem.
Yeah.
And that's where these antioxidants come in.
Okay, so oxidative stress, antioxidants, I'm sure some of our listeners are already familiar with this. But just in case, can you give us a quick breakdown?
Sure. So picture this. Our cells, they're constantly getting attacked by these unstable molecules. We call them free radicals. They kind of cause damage, like rust on a car, And antioxidants, they're like our defense system. They go in and neutralize these free radicals, and that protects our cells.
It's like a constant battle happening inside us, and the more antioxidants we have, the better we can fight back against those harmful free radicals.
Exactly. And the cool thing is that we get these antioxidants, these powerful little defenders, just from eating fruits, veggies, nuts, even things like green tea.
So it's not just about eating healthy for our bodies. It's about giving our minds what they need to stay strong, too.
Great way to put it. So this study that we're looking at today, it looks specifically at the link between how many antioxidants people were getting and how anxious they felt. And it was all with adults in Lebanon.
Let's get into the nitty-gritty then. What exactly did they do in the study?
Okay, so they started with 155 adults, 18 to 55 years old. And they had them all fill out these questionnaires about their diet, what they usually ate, and also about their anxiety levels. They used this standard test called the GAD-7 to measure the anxiety symptoms.
And did they find anything in this first part? Was there any connection between what people were eating and how anxious they were?
The results were interesting. 32% of the people, they actually met the criteria for generalized anxiety disorder.
Yeah.
And there was definitely a pattern. The people who had more anxiety, they tended to be eating fewer antioxidants.
So there was already a link showing up even before they changed anything about people's diets. So what happened next?
Okay, so then they took a smaller group, just 40 people who had severe GAD, and they split them into two groups.
Okay, two groups. What was the difference?
So one group, they were asked to drink this special drink every day for 6 weeks. It was packed with antioxidants. Not just any drink, though. They made it with green tea, cinnamon, and lemon, all stuff that's known to have a lot of antioxidants.
Yeah.
The other group, they just kept eating their normal diet, no changes.
So one group gets a super dose of antioxidants. The other one keeps things the same. What'd they find after the 6 weeks?
All right, this is where it gets really interesting. The group that was drinking that antioxidant drink, their anxiety, it went down a lot. Their scores on that GAD-7 test, they dropped by 30%. But the control group, no real changes in their anxiety.
Wow, 30%? That's huge. I bet everyone's thinking the same thing I am right now. Where can we get this anxiety-busting drink?
Well, hold on. It's just one study, right? We need more research before we go, stocking up on green tea and lemons.
Right, of course. Always got to be careful, not get ahead of ourselves. But it does make you think. And speaking of thinking, I'm sure everyone listening is wondering, what can we actually do to get more of these antioxidants?
Well, the good news is it's not complicated. You don't need any special supplements or anything crazy. It's really about making good choices about, just what you eat every day.
So give us the goods. What are some of those top antioxidant foods we should be putting on our shopping lists?
All right, so let's start with fruits and veggies. Lots of color, right? Berries, for instance, they're full of these antioxidants called anthocyanins. That's what gives them those bright colors. Plus, they're great for protecting your cells.
I've always loved berries. This is good news. Any other fruits we should be looking out for?
Oh yeah, tons. Citrus fruits like oranges, grapefruits, they've got lots of vitamin C, and that's another powerful antioxidant. And don't forget about apples. They have quercetin, which can help with inflammation and even how your brain works.
Okay, berries, citrus, apples. Got it. Now, what about veggies? Where should we be focusing there?
Dark leafy greens, they're like nutritional superheroes. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard, they're packed with vitamin C and E, plus carotenoids, which can actually lower your risk of getting like those long-term diseases.
So basically, the darker the green, the better.
Pretty much. And don't forget those cruciferous veggies, things like broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts. They have these leukocyanolytes. Sounds complicated, but basically they're anti-inflammatory and full of antioxidants.
You know, I never used to like Brussels sprouts, but now I'm seeing them in a whole new light. Any other veggies we gotta have?
Let's see. Bell peppers, especially red ones, lots of vitamin C and beta carotene there. And tomatoes, they're great for lycopene, another super antioxidant that's good for your heart and can even help prevent some cancers.
This is amazing. So many good choices.
Absolutely. And we haven't even talked about nuts and seeds yet, like almonds, walnuts, pecans, chia seeds, flax seeds. All of them are great sources of vitamin E and other awesome antioxidants.
Okay, fruits, veggies, nuts, seeds, check. What about drinks? Anything we should be, sipping on to get those antioxidant levels up?
Well, going back to that study we were talking about, green tea's a winner for sure.
Yeah.
Lots of polyphenols in there, which are potent antioxidants, good for your brain, good for your heart.
Green tea it is. Now, besides just choosing the right foods, is there anything we can do when we're cooking to keep those antioxidants, from disappearing?
Definitely. When you're cooking veggies, try steaming, roasting, stir-frying instead of boiling. See, when you boil veggies, a lot of those vitamins and antioxidants, they just leak out into the water.
So skip the boiling, more roasting. Makes sense. Any other cooking secrets you can share?
Okay, this one might surprise you. Don't peel all your fruits and veggies. A lot of those antioxidants, they're actually in the skin or those outer layers. Obviously, wash everything well, but try leaving the skin on whenever you can.
Wow, really? I usually peel my apples. I guess I'll have to stop doing that. So we've talked about a lot. Fruits, veggies, nuts, seeds, green tea, even how to cook. Anything else we should be thinking about when we're trying to, optimize how many antioxidants we're getting?
It's not just what you eat. It's also your lifestyle. Being stressed all the time can actually use up your antioxidant stores. So find healthy ways to manage stress, working out, meditation, getting out in nature, stuff like that. It all makes a difference.
Yeah, that makes sense. When we're stressed, our bodies are going crazy, right? Fight or flight mode. And those antioxidants are working overtime to fix the damage that stress is causing.
Exactly. And getting enough sleep is huge too. When you sleep, your body repairs itself, gets everything back in balance. And that's when your antioxidant levels can get back to normal.
It all comes back to that big picture, right? Like we were saying before, it's not just about the food, it's about everything. How you manage stress, how much sleep you get, creating a life that makes you feel good.
Absolutely. It's all connected. Now, we've talked a lot about the good stuff antioxidants can do, but it's always good to think about the flip side too.
Good point. Can you have too much of a good thing when it comes to antioxidants?
When you're getting them from food, it's pretty hard to overdo it. Our bodies are pretty good at figuring out how much we need and getting rid of anything extra. But with supplements, that's a different story.
Supplements. Whole other can of worms. Right. What should we know about those?
Well, supplements can be helpful sometimes, but you always want to talk to your doctor before you start taking anything new, especially if you're already on other medication. Some antioxidants, if you take too much, they can mess with your meds or even have side effects. So take it easy and talk to your doctor.
Good advice. It's easy to think more is always better, but it's not always true, especially with supplements. Got to be careful.
Totally agree.
Okay, so big picture. Antioxidants, they're like tiny superheroes protecting our cells from those nasty free radicals. And if you're not getting enough, it could be making you more anxious. But the good news is we can get more antioxidants pretty easily just by making some changes to our diet and how we live.
And it's not just about one thing, right? It's about taking care of your whole self, mind, and body. When you feel good, you function better, period.
I think we've all learned something today. And maybe we'll all be adding a few more colorful fruits and veggies to our plates from now on.
Delicious and good for you.
Yeah.
And don't forget, we've been talking about one study, but there's so much more out there. Science is always changing, always discovering new stuff.
Keep learning, keep exploring, and if you have any questions, always talk to your doctor. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into antioxidants. We'll see you next time for another awesome exploration.
Okay, so we've covered a lot about antioxidants and anxiety, but I'm thinking, these antioxidants, they seem pretty powerful, right? Like maybe they could be helpful for more than just anxiety. You're hitting on something really important. When we talk about antioxidants protecting cells from those free radicals, we're talking about something that impacts, well, your whole body. And the research is showing that, yeah, antioxidants could have benefits for all sorts of things, not just anxiety.
So it's not just about feeling calmer. It's about, overall health.
Exactly. Researchers are finding potential benefits in, tons of areas.
Okay, so what else are they looking at?
Well, heart health is a big one. There's a lot of studies showing that antioxidants can help protect your blood vessels from damage, and they can also reduce inflammation. And both of those things, they're really important when it comes to heart disease.
So those berries and leafy greens we were talking about, they're good for our hearts and our minds. Double win.
Absolutely. And it doesn't stop there. Some studies are even saying that antioxidants might help protect against certain types of cancer. We still need more research, but it looks like antioxidants can help neutralize those harmful free radicals that can, mess with your DNA and cause cancer cells to grow.
Wow, that's amazing, just from eating. So are there other areas where antioxidants might be helpful?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Brain health is another big one. There's more and more research showing that antioxidants might actually help improve how your brain works and even lower your risk of, cognitive decline as you get older.
So keep your brain sharp.
Exactly. And I think that's what's so fascinating about all of this. Oxidative stress, it seems to be involved in so many different health problems. So it makes you wonder, could antioxidants be a key to preventing and managing all sorts of diseases?
It's like a missing piece of the puzzle, right?
It really could be. We're still learning, but the possibilities are pretty exciting.
This has been such a cool deep dive. I feel like we've learned so much from the science behind oxidative stress to how we can actually get more of these antioxidants in our lives.
It's pretty amazing, right?
Yeah.
Just making simple changes to what you eat can make a big difference for your health.
I think we've all gotten a good dose of inspiration today. I know I'm definitely going to be eating more fruits and veggies from now on. What about you?
Me too. It's a tasty way to stay healthy. And remember, we talked about one study today, but there's tons more research out there. Science is always moving forward. There's always more to discover.
So keep learning, keep asking questions, and if you have any specific concerns, talk to your doctor. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of antioxidants. Until next time, stay curious and take care of yourselves.
We would love to hear from you. What are your thoughts about this conversation? What is your personal experience? Please share your comments below. If you have any suggestions of additional interesting topics for the channel, let us know. They will be very welcome. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our new valuable material that we are gladly preparing for you. Remember to share this video with family and friends who may find it helpful. You can also check out our related videos. It is our pleasure to accompany you on the journey to health and growth. Thank you very much for watching, and we hope to see you soon in our next video.